This is for the ladies who personally observe in themselves more masculine energy than feminine. The activation of a feminine energy within someone is, on many levels, the safety to express oneself emotionally, mentally, physically. Think about it, but don't think about it because it just makes sense. Hello collective, it's Kai. Once again, disclaimer, this is all just based on my own experience. I am in no way trying to tell you what to do or what works best for you. I do not know all, I'm just a human. This is a video log. I am literally logging in video form my life. I have been a little absent, you guys, because I've been noticing and I finally found the phrase that it's been accumulating in the many different avenues that it's been presenting itself is I am ripening. And the personality traits are now being wiped because I'm a Scorpio. I was like, wow, what is the most Scorpio thing about this? It's that the all or nothing thing. And it's not to say that everything is quote unquote wrong or bad, right? Not to define or judge it, but just naturally is all being wiped away. And I've been feeling this sense of nothingness and then everything. The reason why I'm sharing this is because recently I've been getting a lot of clients who have been talking to me about the same exact thing. And I love the way that spirituality just connects everything. So that's why I'm very spiritual. And especially because I spend a lot of time in solitude, like solitude by choice, spending time alone. As an introvert, as someone who very values their rituals and rest, obviously. The essence of also accessing different levels and amounts of presence to understand that being alive is the most fundamental thing that I could do to set myself up for success. And that phrase success was very, my voice, it was very, much constructed like that. If I am just being so fucking honest, I was really thinking about my childhood and just kind of like for a brief moment on the note of what exactly makes this so uncomfortable for me and unfamiliar. And I tried to recall a specific moment in my past, like growing up as a child, if I had the opportunity to express myself safely, if I ever had a singular conversation when it concerned emotions or dissent. There was no conversation. Just FYI, there was no conversation. I couldn't recall a single moment. And I think the most important part to recognize is that, yes, I have observed in myself that I've blocked out memories of my childhood, and the only things that remain are all the good ones. And it's not to say that the rest of my life was so negative that that happened, but it is to kind of say that, because I don't remember everything. I just know it happened. And that's what's kind of lucid about it, is it's not to denote the fact that it happened, but it's also not to put such great importance on the fact that it was experienced. Was, past tense, right? So even when this whole topic of like being able to feel safely, even if that wasn't achieved throughout childhood, let's just say it wasn't, because you never know, right? The selectivity of memory. But if there wasn't a singular time where I felt heard or safe to express, so that is a protective bubble around that version, embodiment, expression of self. As you slowly start to gain a better sense of the bubble being there. It is to lose, or is to gain more transparency. I was trying to find the other way to say it, but anyways, it was to gain more transparency, to see through the bubble. Now you can see on the outside, and therefore make a different choice. There's an option for a different choice. It's an option, it's a choice. So working on that, to be in this space where things are a lot more okay, is how I'm going to put it. Because I truly feel that when someone goes through something that's so life-changing on an emotional, physical, mental level, then one makes a unconscious, subconscious decision as well as a conscious one. It reaches and surpasses all the levels of self in the human realm. So the physical aspects, the 3D, 4D, 5D, and honestly, the naturality of experiencing something and letting it go. So no longer has that much power over you. But when you revisit it, because you're the only one who withholds or holds this level of knowledge about yourself, knowledge, information, turning that into wisdom. Now taking that, bringing it into the present moment, the takeaway of not judging yourself so harshly, therefore giving yourself more grace, asking for forgiveness as well as giving it, making readjustments, adapting, being more familiar with certain levels of consciousness. I do feel like there's a cycle, there's a pattern of moments where, once again, I'm just going to speak for myself, I go through these periods of time where I feel like things are like quote unquote boring, right? Like nothing's really happening. But my perception of it now is peace. A lot of fucking peace. And this past year, holy shit, this past year, it is finally coming to a close, this year cycle. And I mean that every day that I'm alive. Do you understand what I mean? It's like, this is the point where it starts and it ends. This, every single moment that I'm alive, that I'm bringing my awareness to, is the start and the end. So therefore, it is a year from August 21st, I'm pretty sure, 21st, 2025. It is a year from last year's August 21st. And it's interesting because I am still like seeing parts of myself reveal that it hurt. You know, it just speaks to me. It's like, bro, it fucking hurt. That's why it bothers you so much. And it's always about love. And so I've been really working on myself. That's literally what this is. I've just been working on myself and making an effort to actually just enjoy my life. My God. It's so interesting. It's so interesting. I started these video logs because of inspiration, really, but, or the third law of Newton, the reaction of something is always going to have the response. Or no, sorry, the action of something is always going to have a reaction of to. Anyways, correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, I've just been working on myself, really, and I think this is a very pivotal time in my life, as it always is. Truly. And I don't want to make any promises to you guys, because truthfully, certain levels of health, not so great right now. Not so great. I can have humor because I'm addressing it. That is what this is. I'm also Capricorn moon, so you can't help my need to laugh, I guess. The naturality of laughing. Because it's not that serious, but it's starting to get a little serious, affecting the daily life type shit. So I've really got to go see a doctor, I'm getting ready for school, and I'm going to Oakland on Saturday, and then on Friday I have this event I'm going to, 2 events, possibly. I'm making my decision in the moment for the second event. But yeah, it's kind of gnarly. Also love Cat's Eye, been getting back into K-pop. Oh, what I wanted to talk to you guys about, this is how I know, it's because I'm getting very riled up about it, is that Glass Hearts on Netflix right now. Oh my god, it's so good. I forgot how good Japanese filmmaking is, like filmographies of, like, yes, the shows, but also the movies and the animations, obviously, because I love anime. Okay, I love anime. I love anime. Also try to debate whether I want a tattoo from I reincarnated as a 7th prince to perfect my magical abilities. I fucking love that anime. It's so good. 2nd season, super good. That's how you know. And Glass Hearts, sorry, going back to what got me really excited. Glass Hearts is so good. As someone who was a trained musician at some point in my life, I really fucking appreciate the fuck out of these actresses and actors, and the storyline, and also the kind of like tics of Japanese dramas. Maybe I should make another video about this, because there's this thing that I noticed in 2 different, completely different. Actually, I should have checked if the director and writer were the same. Anyways, that's something I should note. But I felt that there was this cute little trait of a repeated phrase, kind of emphasizing the like fandom aspect of liking a line from a certain actor's character, and then therefore making it iconic. I feel like that's kind of what it helped a lot, because it was good. The actor did it so good. I feel like even though they're saying it the same, the slight little difference in their tonality changes the whole imagery and experience of the scene. And I really feel that the life lessons in that, you know, I'm gonna fucking talk about it right now. I don't care, because I honestly, I've been recording but not posting. I'm sorry, guys. Because I used to do that actually for most, like, I think a few months before I started actually posting. I was just recording by myself, and then I would look at it and I'd delete it. Like a psychopath. What's more psychotic, to not post it? But is it even more, you know what I mean? Like, I'm literally posting videos about my like self, and I watch myself. So I also, another thing, narcissism. I'm having like this interesting recognition with narcissism, to the level of like, I feel like everyone has certain traits. Isn't that why we're capable of developing certain things, lifestyles, ways of being? Is because we all have a foundational sense of it. It's about when it's too dense, but I'm not going to go into that because of Glass Hearts. Gosh. This is a good video. I'm enjoying this, guys. So, I fucking love it. It's so good. The music, all of the numbers in Glass Hearts, great. Favorite ones, Lucky Me, and this other one that's totally in a Japanese title that I cannot read. I fucking love the actors, the actresses. I fucking forget his name, but the protagonist, the male actor. Yes, I like the female actor, but actress, but I think I would like her better in like an interview, if that's weird or not. I don't know, but I don't know. I just felt that in the behind the scenes stuff. Also, Weak Hero, the Korean drama TV show series, the Korean series, yeah, that is so good. I'm watching the 2nd season right now, and I really think that it's just as good in its own ways from the 1st season. The 1st season was so good. It was like, it gave a little bit more of like coming of age, but then the 2nd season feels like actually, I will let you guys know when I finish, because I'm not finished yet. So yeah, I'm not gonna make prejudge this a little too early, because I feel like it's gonna just turn into such a different direction, and I'm really impressed by the fight scenes. They're very well timed, and I feel like some moments you can kind of see that it has this actually, I don't want to put it like that. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm getting a little too analytical. But I like it. I like it a lot. Also, one of my favorite actors, actually two of my favorite actors and now growing list, are in the drama, and yes, boy crush. I really like the actors' traits, is how I'm gonna put it, because I don't actually know them, but their interview traits are very nice, and I like it. I am enjoying it. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. I don't want to fangirl a little too much, just because I know what it'd be like, bro. Okay, in middle school, I get it. I don't really believe that it should be that level. It just takes up too much space, in other words, compared to other things. Anyways, I'm just focusing on developing a better sense of self, really. A really better sense of self, because I'm acting like I don't know me, which is crazy, because I'm the only one who really knows me, so the fuck? I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you so much for allowing me the space to talk about the things that are happening in my life. I appreciate your presence. Thank you for being you. Seriously, thank you for being alive. And I'm sending you guys so much love and support on your own spiritual journey. Bye, click diff.